Hello everyone and welcome back to another Solidworks video, and in today's video we're going to be going over some more examples, namely pertaining to reinforcing how to use the pattern entity feature within Solidworks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first example. So I'm going to start with sketch 3 right here. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with an outer circle, and then I'm going to create this little sketch here, and then I'm going to pattern it all the way around, and then I'm going to come back in and do these center slots. So let's start with a new sketch. I'm going to grab the front plane, and I'm going to create that, and I'm going to dimension it to be a diameter of 100. Okay. And I think I'm going to create a reference line that goes from the origin out to here. And I'm going to put a circle on this point, and then put another circle here. So the outer circle is going to be 20, and the inner is going to be 10. Okay. Hit OK. And I'm going to trim it up. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to get rid of this, and this, this, and this. Okay. So that kind of broke a lot of things. So as I said in previous videos, if you use trim entities, you might lose some relations in the process, so you just got to go back and add them in. So I'm going to make sure that this outer circle is concentric with this point here. So I'm going to select this, hold down Control, select this, and let me undo that. Select this, hold down Control, select this, and that's a problem. Let's see, what am I missing? I'm missing now not that, but the size. I lost the size, so I'm going to go back in. It's going to be defaulting to radius because it's now an unfinished circle, so I'm just going to put 50 in. That fully constrains it. Okay, so anyways, back to the topic at hand. So this dimension I lost, so I gotta constrain this center line to be 50. Alright, that fully constrains everything again. So now I'm going to pattern this all the way around. So I'm going to come up here to circular sketch pattern, and the point that I'm going to revolve around is going to be this origin. So I'm going to select this, and the entities that I want to pattern is going to be this and this. And judging by the sketch, I need 6, and I'll hit OK. So we run into the similar problem that we ran in when we were learning the topic, is that they don't come in fully dimensioned. So I just kind of pull it off like this, so I can get to this point of revolution. I'm just going to lock it in with the origin, and that's probably going to lock everything in, and it does. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and trim it up so I don't have the extra junk. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay, so I'm good with the the outer part now. Now I need to get these slots in here. So I think the best way to do that is to create a reference circle here, and then create 2 reference lines here to dimension this first one, and then do a circular pattern around that. So let's give that a shot. So I'm going to create a circle right in the middle. So when we create the circle, we have the ability to make this to be a reference line just the same as we did here. So I'm going to left click on it, and I'll click on For Construction. and then I'm going to give it a diameter of 70. Okay, now I want to have two more reference lines. So I've got a reference line, it's kind of going out like this, and another one, it's going to go out like this. And I'm going to dimension them to be 30 degrees here and 45 degrees here. Okay, now I'm going to go into my slot tool to create it. So I think I want a 3-point arc slot. And I want to have points 1 and 2 to intersect this and this. So let me back it up even further. I think it might be valuable to create a point first. So I'm going to come up here and select point, and I'm going to just drop a point here, and I'm going to drop a point here as well. So these points are free to move around until I constrain them. So I'm going to click on this, hold down Control, select this, and I'm going to select this. And I'm going to click on intersection. So that's going to make that, what that's going to do is it's going to put this point at the point in which these two lines intersect. So I'll hit OK, and I'm going to do the same thing with this point as well. So select this point, hold down Control, select this line, and click on intersection. Alright, so now I got the points that I want to create the slot on. So I'm going to go select this, select this, select this, and then draw it out like this. And it looks to be like it's going to be diameter 10 here, so a radius of 5. And that locks everything in nicely. And now I'm just going to do a circular pattern all the way around. Where I'm going to select this as the point of revolution. I'll select this, and I only want 3. And hit OK. And this time all the sketch entities came in fully constrained. Like I said, Solidworks can be a little finicky when it comes to that. So you just got to keep that in mind and correct it after the fact if it does. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next example now. And that looks to be similar to this similar problem to what we just did, only it looks like we're going to skip a few entities. So let's go ahead and give that one a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Example 3. File, new part. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a sketch. Start with a circle. And this circle is going to be 80. And then there's another circle of 60 inside of it. Okay, so I'm going to start by creating one of the sketch entities out here. So it looks like I might want to create a reference line that goes from here out to here. And I'm going to put a circle of 10 and 20 on the end of it. And 10. Okay, and it looks like it's out here on a circle of 120. So I'm going to create a reference circle. Just draw it out like this. Select for construction. Hit OK. And then I'll dimension this to be 120. Alright, so now I'm going to lock in this point here, make sure that it's on the circle, so I'll select coincident. And now I'm going to draw a line that goes from this circle to here. And I'll draw another one. Make sure I get this point right here. Draw inwards. And then I'll just use the Trim Entities tool to clean it up. Okay. And I'll get this, and I'll get that. Alright. Now I'm just going to pattern it all the way around now. So I'll go circular sketch pattern. This is my point of origin. Entities I want to pattern this, 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 and this. So I'm going to want to set it to 8 and then just exclude this one and this one. So I'm going to go 8 here, and then since this is skip, I want to skip this one and skip this one and hit OK. So this one, they didn't come in fully constrained, so I'm just going to pull it off like this. Make sure I can grab this point here and constrain it to the origin. That locked everything in, and now I just gotta trim up the sketch. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. And that should do it for this part. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content such as this. Till next video, have a good one. Bye-bye.